Hey everybody, clearing. That's with the pine cone, and now I'm going to clear with this cute little tabby crystal that I got mining, clearing my little new addition to my clearing regime here. So I don't know if I'll use it often, but yeah, it's like a little terminated crystal I'm kind of fond of. Anyways, okay, there we go. So today, let's dive into seeing what's changing on the journey for the feminines and the masculines. So let's see what it is. Okay, I forgot I was going to do one. No, I'll do it this way. I had these in my hand first. So what is changing for the divine feminines on the journey coming up? What can we see? What is the next change? We get temperance. So for some, there's going to be healing for once. It's going to just catch stride. For others, you've been in this period of balance and something is going to come in to take it to a new level of this. So let's get a theme card to see what is the theme of this temperance energy. Motion. Okay, so there's some movement. It's the ebb and flow. I'm just feeling that we get into a comfort zone and then things start up again. So that's the kind of thing we're looking at here. There's going to be motion, and so change is inevitable. You know, we can balance out when things stay the same. We can find a new normal, but things go in a new kind of energetic motion, a new push that can sometimes bring temperance into question. I'm also hearing that this is forward motion with passion projects and purpose. So you've had to come into temperance, divine feminines, in order to withstand the sheer amount of change and flux that's coming into your life. That's good stuff. So there is a speeding up. Let's get a on what the feminines can know. So yeah, triumph, brilliance, Metatron star. So manifestation. There is something that you are qualified for because of this level of temperance, and because you can add more capacity in now and stay stable while you go forward in certain ways. It's like a time capsule energy I'm getting. So this has been such an intriguing energy for the feminines. In the last few days, I've really been getting divine feminines. It's uncharted territory. There is something coming for the divine feminines that is going to be so new that it's hard to even talk about it ahead of time. It's just going to be a witnessing reality. It's about manifestation. I keep getting that. And so for the next couple of months, for most of the divine feminines that will find this channel, something extraordinary is going to take shape. Okay, what can we see? What are the changes for the masculines coming in? Oh wow, so much just came out. What did we get? A little story here. So death energy, this is the transformation in process towards the victory. So they're on the right track to be able and qualified to choose a divine partner, to come forward, to come correct, to come forward victoriously. So they're in the process of doing that. For some, they're starting to talk to friends and family about your connection. So that's a change. They're seeing how victory could be achieved here by coming forward, no longer sort of holding back in the energy of not coming forward. And they're starting to prepare those around them for these changes, whether they're saying your name or not, divine feminines. They are talking to others, either hypothetically or directly about you. How do we know it's you? Because this is a divine love reading, and we've got twin flames here. The destined path, the higher guidance. This is the high priest, the channeled wisdom, and this twin flame connection, stepping out of the comfort zone, bringing it into public view, preparing to come out with your connection here. So that's a major change. They are giving it a concerted effort. Even hypothetically, what would that look like? What would it be like if the world knew about our connection? Beautiful. Okay, what can we see, divine masculines, for an added theme here, or an added energy? Oh, we're getting alliance, right? So divine masculines are coming into an alliance with those who are going to go forward on the new destined timelines in the highest, that will be in the loop about this connection that you will be a part of, that you will be integrated into. The divine masculines are establishing their alliance energetically at this time. Ooh, I got some shivers. What can we see for advice for divine masculines? Who are talking about including divine feminine in their life more. Divination, intuition, and inner vision. Follow your heart. Really pay attention to what you're being shown about energy, about what matters to you, about your feminine, about your community, about the conversations you're having, about your life path. All of that. Seek this inner wisdom. Seek the divine. Seek the energetic understanding of what is good and right and true. I just heard what is appropriate for these connections. Well done, divine masculines. Beautiful energy. Okay, let's see now what's going on for the counterparts. I've got the divine feminine on the left today, divine masculine ready on the right. We're going to do some union space cards and see what are each of the divine counterparts looking at energetically. How are they consciously understanding the connection at this time? What are each working on in relation to the journey? How are they feeling on the heart space for their divine counterpart? Or about divine love in general? Oh, that didn't shuffle well. I'm going to do it again. Everything happens for a reason, but it didn't feel quite ripe for the energy. Okay, this one. So what are the divine counterparts wishing for their lives at this time? What actions are being taken towards unity? Consciousness. What is the biggest challenge for the feminines and the masculines regarding their aspects on the journey? What is the spirit guided solution for those challenges? And where are these connections going in the near future? What is up, twin flames? What are we all thinking, feeling, experiencing, evolving, all that? What can we see? And the union space cards. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Apparently that's a sign for someone, I was just told, so there you go. Okay, conscious mind for the feminines. What are we seeing? Oh, 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Keeping an open mind and not being triggered by the past. I'm hearing past heartache. Not letting this past heartache influence the future. So not hanging on to anything from the past that didn't work out, that hurt. Not letting that jade you and create missed opportunities or skewed vision. So you're still believing in what is meant for you, even if it looks like certain things haven't panned out. Yeah. So it's a resilient energy. Not taking no for an answer, I'm hearing as well. There is a perseverance, a long-suffering, patient nature here. I am getting to say, don't misunderstand that energy of waiting. This doesn't mean to wait. This is a card that can mean waiting. It's also in the reverse, which means don't be in waiting energy. That's not the same as not taking no for an answer. Not taking no for an answer doesn't necessarily mean clinging to a person that's not showing up. It also means activating your life and not holding back because of something that's happened in the past, with or without that person. Okay, what can we see for the divine masculines on the conscious mind? Well, we have waiting. So we have not waiting with the feminines, and we have waiting with the masculines. So the divine masculines are searching their inner truths. These are two swords of equal truth, and they've made a decision about waiting energy, about what it means to be in waiting energy, about the benefit or not of waiting energy. So for each divine masculine, they have figured out what they want to do here and why, specifically regarding moving things forward now or waiting. And the union space, balance. So there's that temperance card that we just saw. So divine feminines, you're balancing out the heartache of the past and no longer in waiting energy. Divine masculines, you're balancing out these two seemingly at odds truths and deciding that investing and contributing and seeing where it goes is of benefit here because of the balance. So I'm getting a not running kind of energy, a staying put, dropping in, holding space, seeing where things go, not being so quick to reject. There's a little bit more of an attention focus there for the masculines because of the balance that's coming in. Stick with it. Stick to itness. Okay, what are we getting for the divine feminines on the heart space? So even though you're not in waiting energy, you're still openly curious about where things can go. This is actually the exact same card as the masculines got, funnily enough, with a 2 of coins, and that's a 2 of swords. So this is about juggling things in the physical. So divine feminines are really wanting to see things come into the physical. They're not in waiting energy in this hypothetical realm anymore. In their heart space, they're going to practically go forward when they see that evidence to do so in the physical. So divine feminines are feeling things on their heart space, but they don't want to juggle the potentials anymore. They only want what is for them in practical terms. So divine feminines are waiting to see if things happen in the physical. That's when they will go forward with their emotions, with their hearts. That is a beautiful balance. What are the divine masculines feeling on the heart space? I heard they feel the storm brewing, but it's the storm of divine timing that's going to sweep in and end this waiting period, that's going to bring in the change, that's going to usher in the wheel being set in motion towards these connections. It's like, when are we going to be given the green light to actually act on the things, the kinetic potential here? So divine masculines are poised and ready. They're ready and waiting for higher guidance, divine intervention, divine timing, spiritual clarity on going forward. What can we see here? The Hermit. So this is the destined path. This is the contemplation about the wisdom I just heard. The feminines are tuning into this destiny and this wisdom, the destined wisdom that is revealed when we allow the witnessing of energetics behind the scenes. So the divine feminines can feel, they can discern that there's something to these connections, but they know that their emotions can stay in balance until it's justified in the physical, until there is evidence of it being available in the physical. So there's this sage-like energy waiting for the practical application of these potential energies. And that is also exactly the message we're getting here for the masculines with divine timing and this energetic discernment. Divine masculines are also curious and on the edge of their seats, waiting for the next instructions in this journey towards the next steps of destiny. I just heard. What are we getting for the wish for the feminines at this time? The world, and walking away from things that produce melancholy, that drag the energy down, that don't produce results. Divine feminines are tired of being in suffering. They no longer want to be in suffering. They want to finalize those cycles of suffering. They want to reclaim that childlike wonder about the nature of reality. And that, I'm being told, is exactly what's going to be happening in the next couple of months for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. Divine feminines, you're coming back into that beginner's childlike, like a child energy, that your whole reality is going to come alive. And what are the divine masculines wishing? Long-term abundance, and to balance out their emotions. They're not going to take it anymore. They want their share now. They want to align with what they have felt destined for since early childhood, I just heard. So they're feeling something big coming for them. They're feeling the energies brewing. They're feeling the emotions welling. They're feeling the pull. For many, this is resonating as the divine mission coming in. So the downloads, transmissions of the higher mission, the legacy energy, the purpose. So divine masculines watching, when we get these energetic missions coming in, it's like a zip file in the 5D. When we interpret it in the 3D, it can feel too big, too urgent. That's just because it's so multidimensional. So just remember, breathe through it, allow it to be seen. You still get the free will opportunity to say yes to it or not, and you don't have to go forward in imbalance. But don't feel panicked or manic that you aren't up for it, or you would not be in the vicinity of getting these ideas, feeling the potentials of certain things if you were not an energetic match for it. So just understand the way energy works and breathe, ground it, allow it. Say yes to it and then do things bit by bit to unpack that mission statement, the zip file. Allow it to come in linear time, but remember, you're sensing the potential for a grand thing to come that might even be a legacy for humanity going forward, so it might feel big, it might feel urgent. Don't believe the hype. Just understand that you've magnetized the opportunity because it is an energetic match for you. What is the card? Ooh, the bully. That's the devil energy. So divine feminines, you are not afraid of the boogeyman. You're not afraid of the dark. You're not afraid of the negative potentials anymore. This devil energy. It's now become this peaceful solitude, the at home in your skin, ready for it, up for the challenge, tuned into the night sky, the awesome wonder, not this bully energy. So you're not afraid of the dark anymore. I heard for one of you watching, you've just realized you've actually overcome a fear of the dark. That is so cute. Congratulations. But that bully energy, there's no more lurking, unseen threat. Divine feminines, you're not longer afraid of the unknown, I just heard. And divine masculines, you're no longer afraid of your emotions and what arises when you step out of your comfort zone. You're allowing yourself to have the spectrum of excitement, to admit when things let you down, to get energized about things. You don't have to be so calm, cool, and collected anymore. There is an illusion that you're pushing through, that you have to behave and act in a certain way. The bully energy is of illusion. You don't have to be so stoic and stubborn-minded anymore, divine masculines. Okay, what are we seeing for the actions of the feminines at this time? Looking for a higher truth and feedback from the twin flame I'm hearing. So, divine feminines, you are going deep within to try and see where you stand. And I'm hearing if you don't get a favorable response or communication or interaction with your twin at this time, that you're going to embark on an adventure. So for some, you're moving a distance away from your twin. For some, you're stepping out on a limb, consciously not including your twin and truly letting go at this time. The King of Swords makes a cut. So for many, there is this energy of full release of the twin flame journey at this time, and I am starting to hear that in private readings. Many divine feminines are literally stepping off of the twin flame journey and saying, I'm surrendered to that degree where I no longer subscribe to my DM or who I thought my DM needing to have any power over me. I'm cutting myself free from that. So divine feminines are fully stepping into autonomy and into uncharted territory, even for this journey. And the divine masculine's actions at this time, fully stepping into divine masculine energy, preparing for this leap of faith that is in the kinetic potentials here. So as the divine feminines are fully letting go of their twin, divine masculines are able to fully step into their birthright, their role as a divine masculine. Interesting to see it from behind the scenes. And we get the Queen of Wands to match the King of Wands. So divine feminines, we got the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands here. And talking about this new beginning, this leap of faith, and the final motion here. So it's all about the Queen of Wands. Divine feminines, you've taken this one wand, you've reclaimed your power, you've cut free from the twin flame dynamic. I've heard it called the twin flame trap. It's, you know, whatever we want to call it, I believe it personally exists. I believe it's a journey of mastery. I do also believe that we need to come to a place of full surrender where even a twin flame doesn't hold power over us, but we are sovereign and connected to source, and that these journeys will bring us to the brink where we do need to completely let go of what we thought union was going to be, what we thought was going to happen, of timelines, conditions, of the visions we're being shown, and be in full surrender and trust in the divine to the degree that we completely let the person go. So divine masculines, because of you doing this, divine feminines, it actually authentically stimulates the masculines to continue the metamorphosis here, is what I'm seeing. So divine feminine energy does lead. And this is not something you can fake. You cannot just let go, say you're letting go from your divine masculine. This is an authentic, justified, evolutionary place to get to that the divine feminines seem to be at. So what is the biggest challenge for the feminines at this time? The Queen of Swords and enlightenment. So making that cut, making that high-level decision. For many, this enlightenment, the reason why they're feeling to make this seemingly final decision about releasing the twin DM is because not everything has been fully seen yet. There is still some information that will bring you peace about doing this. Energetic compatibility, divine timing, other focus that comes in for you. There will be a different reason for each divine feminine, but you will not be asked to make this sacrifice of letting go of your twin until you have full enlightenment about why you should. So each divine feminine watching, or why you could let go, should is a strong word, but for each divine feminine watching, I'm being told that if you are considering fully releasing your twin journey, all of it, ask to be shown what the reasoning can be in the healthiest, most balanced, most masterful way. It may not be what you think. So divine feminines, definitely seek higher counsel for that. That's why this is a journey of mastery, because we come to it in our own right, each one of us. It's not found outside of ourselves. It's not found in these readings. It's not found in private readings, although I can assist. This is ultimately a journey of mastery where each individual comes to these awarenesses between them and the divine. Oh my goodness, everybody, this reading. Okay, so now what are the divine masculines? Challenge, are you kidding me? We've got the King of Swords to match the Queen of Swords with reciprocity here. So we just had the King and Queen of Wands, that soul level interaction. This is the conscious mind, the analytical, the decision making. So divine masculines are vowing to match with reciprocity their reality. People, places, things. It's now about equal give and take. So divine feminines, wow. Let's see what the solution for this is for the divine masculines. Letting go of the past. Oh, there's the Queen of Wands again. And letting go of anything that has hurt you, divine masculines. Any resentment, any eye for an eye kind of energy, any misconceptions, any feelings of foolishness on your part, divine masculines, but also any judgment and projection against the feminine. So this is the balancing of the scales, letting go of the past, not being jaded. So this is also justified. King of Swords is legal, accounting, it's judges, it's high-level decision making. So this is like literally letting go of the misconceptions to come into more clarity. Wow. What is the direction of these connections at this time? Transformation of separation. And for the masculines, we're getting kindness coming into reunion. So there are more unifying, mirroring energies here from both of the counterparts. Can we see? Page of Swords. So both are energetically investigating, if not spying on social media, if not researching how to bridge the gap between. So both are feeling drawn, both are curious, both are open to learning what the next step would be to close the gap. Let's get an energetic card for each. So for divine masculines, what can we see? Starseed Awakening, Cosmic Heritage, Galactic Remembrance. I'm getting a nudge back to that legacy energy, the cosmic, the big picture, the gift to humanity. These connections are the noble cause, the higher path I'm hearing. So divine masculines, you're really remembering that you're here to make a difference. You've got a big calling on your life. Your heart is so huge, and there are grand plans, collaborations with your feminine, abundance coming in. It all sort of coalesces at once, and you are remembering and awakening to that level. This is a 22 as well. And divine feminines, well, we did get joy, playfulness, pleasure. So saturate yourself in pleasure right now, divine feminines, because that harmonizes the appearance of separation. It transforms the way you look at solitude versus separation and your sense of belonging and purpose. So come into the joy. Come into the follow your bliss kind of energy in your own right without running it through your masculine. Channel it, tap in firsthand as a way of life. Joy is your new kung fu, divine feminines. And the going is just going to get better and better. So divine feminines, your joy factor is going to be next level in the next couple of months. Just you wait and see. All right, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.